Honey Bell Parfait, please.
You want all the trimmings?
What?
Well, I mean, you want the vanilla, the strawberry, or what?
Vanilla.
You want the raspberry syrup?
Yes, please.
You want the bit of chocolate, eh?
Oh, yes. I like all that.
Crush the nuts?
No, laryngitis.
Morning, Dave. George, what can I do?
Right, a list here. 3 bottles of whiskey, 2 bottles of gin, 1 bottle of Bacardi, 1 bottle of sherry, 2 bottles of milk stout, 1 creme de menthe, 1 bottle of Harvard Cart, 1 bottle of cherry B, 6 bottles of light ale, and 24 cans of lager. I think that's it. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, bloody Christmas. If it weren't for the kids, we wouldn't bother, would we?
Christmas comes but once a year, and that is once too much, I fear, for someone who deplores the festive season. It's awfully hard to remain aloof when all around there is ample proof the nation as a whole has lost its reason. The herald angels sing along their tidings of goodwill. There's nothing wrong with the heavenly throng except they make me ill. For their cherubic smiles of the charm of piles, or a dentist with a drill. So why can't we cancel Christmas? Why can't we pack it in? All your rowdiest relations will converge from near and far. With the drinks they scrounge will convert your lounge to a nasty 4-ale bar. Even maiden aunts given half a chance and a slug of baby sham will cavort like elves and expose themselves, and nobody gives a damn. Then your nephew discovers puberty and celebrates with gin. Why can't we cancel Christmas? Why can't we pack it in? Why can't we cancel Christmas? Why can't we let it drop? Your kith and kin keep gorging on synthetic festive goo. They punish their guts with chocks and nuts, for there's nothing else to do. All the gifts they send are the bloody end, and much worse than you feared. From Cousin Dave there's an aftershave that prompts you to grow a beard. As for Bunty's beastly bath salts, they smell like a knocking shop. Why can't we cancel Christmas? Why can't we let it drop? When Santa Claus is on his way, though not devout, I kneel and pray that something will befall his wretched reindeer. If one of them should sprain a hoof while landing on a neighbor's roof, I swear you'd find me laughing like a reindeer. His geriatric jollity is frankly hard to take. Is he really sincere at this time of the year, or merely on the make? I'm much afraid if he's drumming up trade, he's made a big mistake. Oh, why can't we cancel Christmas? Why can't we pack it in? The kiddies just adore it and they make a joyful noise. They lie on the mat and neuter the cat with educational toys. As for baby Sue, who is barely 2, it's a day she won't forget. She turned quite puce when a piece broke loose from her brother's erector set. So God rest you, merry gentlemen, and try to ignore the din. Why can't we cancel Christmas? Why can't we pack it in and stuff the turkey? Why can't we pack it in and bring back hanging? Why can't we pack it in?
You're watching BBC One.
Later tonight, your screens explode with the Bruce Fosdyke Show. Rotten to see ya. To see ya? Right! With Bruce, the magical, the melodious, the myopic Nana Missouri. Bean Green, Sherry Lewis.
How come, Lamb Chop, that you became the star of the act and me the puppet? It's so unfair.
That show business.
Also guesting those bouncing checks, Novak and Good.
You're late!
Didn't they? I don't know. One of those winter colds, you know, all snuffly. Just this morning, I woke up early, turned to Anthea and said, "Don't you hate that stuffed up feeling in the morning?" She said, "I rather like it." She'll have to go. If Anthea was just called March, I'd love to flog her too. For the generation gap gets wider when you have to perform on cue. Huh? Tonight, the Bruce Fosdyke Show at 11:45. If you've absolutely nothing else to do.
You're watching BBC One.
Good evening. Here is the news at 9, but for you, 8:45. An Israeli housewife was sentenced to 6 months imprisonment today for smuggling a dog into Britain and allowing it to foul the footpath outside a synagogue. The judge said the woman's action could have caused an outbreak of rabbis. When the judge called her a Philistine, the woman said that was before she was married. Now she was a Phyllis Goldberg.
You're doing very nice, Mommy. It's my son, producing it.
One of London's best-known salt beef bars was today in trouble with the Race Relations Board. The manager, Abe Gittleman, admitted that he had deliberately tried to discourage Arab customers by charging £75 for a sandwich and a cup of coffee. Gittleman claimed that the Arabs, who paid willingly and left a lavish tip, continued to patronise the salt beef bar, even though he had since raised his price for a coffee and a sandwich to £100. Gittleman was fined and ordered to remove a sign which said, "Sorry, no Jews, Arabs only."
Don't fuss with the hairpiece. Believe me, no one would know. On you, it looks good. So suddenly you're Reginald Bosom Kip.
A garment factory in Leeds, owned by Messrs. Adler and Bloom, was totally destroyed by fire during the night. It is understood that the business had been operating at a loss and the owners were... Oh, excuse me, yes. We've just heard that the garment factory was totally destroyed by fire tomorrow night.
Mother, please. All right, already. So kill me because I'm a mother. I only ask that you eat a little something.
On a television interview in Weekend World, Mrs. Golda Meir, recalling her years as Prime Minister, was asked how she lined up the troops across the Suez Canal in the 6 Days' War. Mrs. Meir replied, "As we were about to go to war, I put all the accountants, doctors and dentists in the front line. And when the order came to charge, boy, did they know how to charge."
Don't knock her. She's a good woman. Oh, did she suffer?
Mrs. Meir added that she might shortly be coming out of retirement to resume her career in the motion picture business. Few people realize that Mrs. Meir once worked in Hollywood under the name of Wallace Beery. Asked if she thought she could stand up to the rigors of modern filmmaking, Mrs. Meir said, "Do me a favor. I rely entirely on guts and craft." Guts and Kraft are, of course, two of the smartest lawyers in Tel Aviv.
Like a little chicken soup, Maria. Go on, son, eat. Enjoy, enjoy. Have I got news for you? Two men in a restaurant. The waiter comes over to take their order. The first man orders chicken soup. The second man says, "Me too. And be sure it's a clean plate. I've been here before." A few minutes later, the waiter comes back and says, "2 soups? And who orders a clean plate?" Who orders a clean plate?
The actress Barbara Streisand... The actress Barbara Streisand, who is making a concert tour of Europe, has demanded that her suite at the Grosvenor Hotel is redecorated from top to bottom, regardless of cost. When asked by an interior decorator what period she wanted, Miss Streisand replied, "What period? I want my friends to come in, take one look, and drop dead, period."
That Barbara Streisand, they're nothing. Believe me, if I had her voice, I'd sing just as good.
The retail price index shows food prices are still rising steadily. Street trader Jaime Greenbaum was today selling potatoes for 40p a pound. When the woman customer pointed out that the rival trader was only asking 20p a pound, but happened to be sold out, Mr. Greenbaum replied, "Lady, when I'm sold out, I sell them for 15p a pound." Doctors in some London hospitals are planning a 24-hour strike in protest against the continuing phasing out of pay beds.
Oh, excuse me, but is that right? A good job with fine prospects and they strike already.
One doctor said in an interview today...
Listen, Mary. Your sister Miriam is a doctor, and Dr. Miriam Kaplan is a saint. Believe me, a saint. She will no more strike than fly to the moon.
The doctor said he would be seeking talks with... Excuse me. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. We just heard that the Jewish saint has landed on the moon.
A small step for man, a giant step for Golders Green.
And that's the news for now. Our late-night news and weather forecast with Michael Gefilte is at 11:30, but that's negotiable. Good night.
That's my son, the news reader. He'll get better.